Hello everyone. Okay, do you all have cousins? Have you guys made any sudden travel plan? So I will tell you an interesting plan which I have done it with my cousin. So one Saturday evening, fine evening, and clowns, right? Saturday we get drunk, and I'm getting a call from my cousin, and we are on the phone, and my wife is there next to me, and the guy was like, I'm feeling very lonely, and I'm not able to bear this pain, and something I have to do it, and my birthday falls on September 29th. Nobody is there around me. Something like that. We were having the conversation, and I was like, okay, don't worry. Anyway, I will come and meet you. And my wife, she was like, she knows like who the other person is. What? My gesture was, hey, come on. So we continued. So I said like, okay, let's figure it out. Today we are in this stage. Let's talk about it tomorrow. And my cousin lives in Charlotte, New York, United States. And he was open up saying like, anyway, next year I'm going to come back to India. He had a plans like, this be my last year in US. Why don't you come, let's celebrate my birthday. And this is all the conversation we had, and we ended up, we freezed. This, my wife's like, anyway, drunkards talk on Saturday and they'll forget on the next day, right? And the very next day, I'm getting a call from my cousin. The same time, similar time, like, okay, I've seen some flights. So if we are okay, then we will go ahead and we will plan. Then we started looking at the flights, all the options. And I told my boss, texting like, I'm going, my cousin is in a depression. I have to go, fix it. And also I wanted to be, see, I got my visa in 2016, but I never traveled to US. So in 2026, my visa is going to get expired. In the meantime, let me utilize this. This is a situation, an opportunity in everything. We finalized, and he gave me like 3-4 options. He lives in Charlotte, where Wells Fargo headquarters is. But my idea is something else, because I always had a dream to travel in A380. Airbus A380 is a jumbo jet, which happens to be only from Gulf, you can reach there, from Dubai. So I said like, okay, if I'm gonna travel, I'm gonna go to Dubai, board the same flight, but the beauty about that flight is it lands only in few airports in US itself. Washington, New York, and the west side, Los Angeles and San Francisco. Only few airports we have that facility, like where this jumbo jets gets in. And this guy lives in Charlotte. I told him, if you want me to come, you're gonna come and pick me there from any one of the east side airports, New York, New Jersey, and Washington, Dallas. He agreed. So I booked the ticket. So now again, my wife was like, she's clueless. These guys that's made something and discussed something. And they're proceeding with whatever they've done and made the discussion and finalized the plans in the drunken state. And so this is what happened. Now, I have, on the day of the journey, right, I done with my clearance and everything. I had a lot of time in Dubai airport. So I was like, instead of sitting idle, I want to utilize the launch. Again, you guys can understand. So I was there like spent like a couple of hours with a couple of drinks. And then I boarded my dream flight. I don't know what. I was really good, like, okay. I feel like, okay, I'm not dead drunk like that situation. Somehow, when I dropped my luggage, I dropped my mobile phone also. Which then I settled down, and after some time you search your mobile to keep it for charging, right? We have the sports and everything in front of you. I don't find the mobile. I was like, okay, whatever I had is gone. Then we can't sit in the same state for next 13, 14 hours, right? It's a 14 hours journey to Washington. So I called the air hostess and had one more lunch. I was thinking because then only the mind works, right? Then that's how the mind works. See, till the time I don't know whether it's there in that. So I figured out the next day only it was lying in the luggage compartment, right? So after lunch, my intelligent mind told me like there is a chance that it might have gone to the luggage compartment. Yeah, I decided. I called the person. I just because other luggage is with it. I don't want to disturb people. I told him just check if you have any mobile phone. The cabin crew has come. He checked. No, I don't find anything. Then I said, okay, finalized. I'm done. But one good thing is I have kept this printout of my cousin's home address with the mobile number. There also we have one clown thing there. So I was confident because we have the pay phones across US airports. We can make a call for free. 2 minutes to 5 minutes, we can dial a number. That's how it is. So I was confident, okay, let's get on. Anyway, this guy is going to come he's going to come and meet me in Washington. I will not have any problem. Okay, so next day morning, 10:10, I'm supposed to reach Dallas. So morning, right? I still, a lot of things are going without mobile. How will I get other contacts? All the things are running in my mind. And early morning, they serve only the fruit juices. They will not serve liquors and all. So that is also like making me in a depression mode. Like how will I survive? how can I survive? So all these things are running in my mind. And when the flight got landed, and when everyone took their luggages, that's where Pakistani military person, he found the mobile phone. You know what? It's there in the other compartment. No, it got interchanged. So where I stuck my luggage, that cabin crew, they just moved it to another one, which I didn't notice. I was just settled down for first 1 hour, I didn't notice. So that's how it ended up in other. Now I found my phone, but there will not be any charge, no charge, right? It's switched off. Now, still I feel confident that I have this printout with me. I've done with the clearance, immigration clearance, and I came out. I keep dialing this guy, his phone is switched off. And I don't see him because he has supposed to come from the domestic terminal, right? I'm there in the international terminal, and just he clearly told me like this flight is going to land here, and we can. It's only frequency is very less that airport. So he said like it will take hardly 15 minutes for me to reach. I keep calling him, and his phone is not reachable. So that is where I got like. I don't know because my cousin also is like me and sitting somewhere. Or whether he has started or I was having a lot of things in my mind, like whether I need to travel to Charlotte from here. If I'm going to travel, like I have to see it's hardly 700 miles. But still, it's pretty expensive, like for Indian currency, it's $400. Then I was in the same tempo, I was looking at going through all these things in my mind, and I see my cousin in that corner. And he was having the phone and he was talking. I was thinking like, how come I called him several times? His phone is there in the phone, and it's facing me and it's coming into my direction. But he is there on the phone, he's talking to someone. He's not, his phone was switched off is what I get the details. And now this guy is there on the phone, is calling her. Then the moment he came in, I was like, boss, where did he go? Why you made me this? My mobile got switched off and he was trying to reach my cell phone and it got switched off. That is way we realized there's a spell mistake in the mobile number, which I taken the print. The number got interchanged. So I think I've taken the printout when I was in a different state. That is the thing. This is where we ended. And the plan which we had is to travel from Washington to all the way to Charlotte. East side we have to travel, like we have multiple places. We can see like Virginia, Norfolk, Bangalore CA is there, all these places in the Virginia, and then you get Duke University, Raleigh. So all the cities we are planning to cover when we reach Charlotte. Every day, say, like very first place, like Washington, we are supposed to cover. Right? First 2 days, I felt like it was normal. I didn't like Washington that high because I was expecting, it's going to be a party town. That I will, we will be, roaming in the beaches. And it is a normal Cosmo place. So we looked at all that places. And then we started our journey from there, taking the rented vehicle, and we reached Virginia Beach. And again, Virginia Beach is, even my cousin, he never been to Virginia Beach. In again, this place, I was thinking about it, like I already been to Bangkok and all the places, and all the places. So I know that how that vibes would be, right? I was expecting like kind of Florida, that kind of vibe. When I got on in Virginia Beach, all this 60 plus guys were getting relaxed. I asked my cousin, what? You made me to spend this much? So it's a kind of, expectations were entirely different than what we have faced there. And the next 2 days, I'm a birds lover. So since that I have that hobby of the birds things and all, I love to watch birds. If you leave me like 20 hours also, 24 hours also, I'll keep looking at the birds. So seagulls is the kind of bird like what we have it in India, like pigeon. You find them in the beaches. They're very intelligent birds. And my cousin, he usually wakes up at morning 9:30, 10. I wake up a bit early. So usually I spend in the beaches looking at this whales and this seagulls. That's the only thing we can watch in Virginia Beach. If somebody is planning in future, no, it depends on the taste or interest, right? Some people want a calm place. It's a good place to explore. And then we started from there and we reached in between 2-3 cities we covered. Raleigh, Norfolk we covered. I felt like it's all retirement vacation. We reached Charlotte and we stayed there for like 4 days. And after all our party, my cousin got sick the time of the birthday. So we stayed at home and we spent at home. We didn't go anywhere. Now that is how it is. And while I returned, being September, you guys know that Apple products get released, right? My wife wanted this, my cousin wanted that, another cousin. So I was carrying 3 mobile phones. One is that Google Pixel 7X Pro. Last year that was the latest version. An iPhone 15. Another Samsung phone. 2 laptops. One is for my daughter. Another one is for my cousin. All these things, only certain level of products you can carry from there, right? All you have to, if the customs is gonna catch you, you have to end up paying the customs. And this time I have a different kind of tension because this time not the mobile phone, this time about all the products. What if these guys are going to catch me? The good thing is, when I came back in the same A380 flight, got landed in Dubai. From Dubai, I've taken to Hyderabad. For my, and that's experience for you guys also, you can utilize it. For my fortunate thing, and the customs guys, I was like, put all my mobile phone, all the electronic devices, you have to take it out and leave it in the tray, which I've done it. The guys were like not at all focusing. I was thinking anybody will get that kind of, and they also live with that kind of devices every day, right? Seeing people how they can. These guys were not at all focusing. I was really happy that time. I just wanted to just come out of this and came out, and the guy stopped me, saying like, just wait. I have not seen the seal. In US, they are not keeping this entry and exit seals these days. There are no seals. And he was got a doubt that how did this guy ended up, going there and coming back. And I explained him they don't keep the seals and all. And I came out and I was talking to my friend. That is where I realized any Dubai flights landing, they look only for the goals, not at the electronic devices. So all the eyes were focusing only if somebody carries the goals, baggage. They are not looking at the electronic devices. So that is the catch, and that is how I ended up this journey. And same cousin who said like going to return back to India, same guy called me last month and saying like, why don't you travel this December? I'm planning to come back to India January after. I said like, thank you boss.